One measure in this song always trips me up. Land far away, where the tree of life.
Where the tree of life, yeah. Where the tree of life.
Because once I get beyond that, I'm fine.
Yeah, you're gonna hit the same. Don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Where the tree of life. Ba-da-dee-da-dee-da. Ba-da-da-da-dee-da. Yes.
Okay, well.
To the real trip. No. But so with all seriousness, just your focus is really on this because that's what looks complicated.
Yeah.
Put your focus on life.
And this is a fast enough that I want to sing.
Yep. Where the tree of life. Yeah, that's it. Are you soprano managing? I'm soprano. Why is everyone so scared? I know you're not. All right, we got much to do. Everybody stand up, please. Everybody up as we're gathering. We got a lot to do. All right, stretch up, all the way up. Spirit fingers, bring them down. Roll your shoulders forward. Roll them back. Do a little marching in place. Just make light. Again, I'm not making you jog. All right, everyone just breathe. Everyone go. Go. Now go. Good, you can stop marching. Thank you. B flat major. Fail. And up. Nice and loose. One more. D major, please. We. Excited. Ha. I love to sing. And
I love to sing. I love to sing.
Powerful breath.
I love to sing.
Support.
I love to sing.
Nice.
I love to sing. I love to sing. I love to sing.
Beautiful.
I love to sing. I love to sing. I love to sing. I love to sing.
One more.
I love to sing.
Can you give us an F sharp, Beverly? Everyone hum that note, go. Find the sound in the room. Keep humming. Ears out, listening. Great. On oo. Good. O. Good. Try O again. More round lips. That's it. Perfect. Good. Ah. Drop your jaw. Nice. Can you think of your ah as coming out of your forehead? Ready? And. That's it. E, like you're Canadian. That's awesome. Good. Yeah. E. And E. Back to hum. Fabulous. Take a seat, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here's the plan for tonight, gang. We're going to tear through the whole program in order. Very little stopping or rehearsing unless there's small things to fix. So a quick reminder for everybody here. The opening piece is "And to the Glory of the Lord," followed by "Up Good Christian Folk and Listen," followed by "Like as the Heart," followed by "Tomorrow Shall Be My Dancing Day," followed by "O Magnum Mysterium," followed by "There's Still My Joy," followed by "Unclouded Day," followed by "Still I Rise," which we'll probably pause on a bit to work out some solo stuff, to rehearse. It's the least rehearsed of our pieces, so we'll probably spend a little extra time. And then, of course, we end with "Sure on This Shining Night." Now, quick reminder about this program. I have not talked to you a lot about this because in classic Max fashion, I want it to be perfect, and so I'm dragging my heels a bit. There will be some readings that take place in between these pieces. And so I'm working on those right now, but I'm going to my parents who live way out in the mountains for Thanksgiving. So I feel like I need to go there and I need to just be in mountains and then I'll kind of get it, but I'm not getting it now. And so I promise by some point towards the end of next week, I'll have some readings out. And if you're interested in being a reader, please let me know after rehearsal or via email. We'll try to get everyone a chance to get up there and talk. It's a nice experience. I'm gonna make them slightly shorter than I did last time, a little tighter. But that's the deal, because there will be pauses between pieces. We won't go directly one to the other. All right, and the glory of the Lord. Let's rock. All right, talkie. One thing I forgot to say, that was fabulous. Sopranos, everyone was great. You all were good. But Sopranos, you're making such an amazingly tasteful, gorgeous sound right now. Thank you. I mean, that high A was crazy. It was just beautiful, ripped a hole through the wall, everything you want, but in the best way. So thank you. One quick thing I forgot to say at the top of rehearsal. We are in performance mode. And here's what that means. That doesn't mean we're not fixing small things or egregious things when they happen. But it means that we have to start looking at the whole picture of a concert, right? And so if you have things that you messed up or you hear your neighbor messing up, circle them, work on them. But my focus and our focus right now is moving the whole thing forward. Does that make sense? So again, I hear all those things. I hear those little things. Just because I don't address it doesn't mean I don't hear it. But we're always thinking about prioritizing. So keep making your own marks. But that was a fabulous start. All right, up good Christian folk. And listen, please. So we are going to start at a half step higher. That's worked really lovely. All right. Yeah.
Ding dong ding, ding a dong a ding, ding dong ding a dong ding. A good Christian folk and listen how the merry church bells ring, and from steeple bid good people come adore the newborn King. Tell the story how from glory God came down at Christmas tide, bringing gladness, chasing sadness, showering blessings far and wide. Born of Mother, blessed or other, ex Maria Virgine, in a stable 'tis no fable, Christus natus hodie.
That is beautiful, everybody. That is so good. Now, here's what we need to work on in that. It's the very beginning. I think it took us the whole first system to be like, oh, we are singing this piece. All right. You went through all the stages of grief. You finally got to acceptance. You did them all in that first measure. And it's tricky because it starts on one unison pitch. Can you use that C sharp, Beverly? Everyone hum that note, go. Good. So you just need to be ready. I'm going to give you 4 and we go. And you don't know when I'm going to do it. 1, 2, 3.
Ding dong ding, ding a dong a ding, ding dong ding a dong ding. A good Christian folk and listen how the merry church bells ring, and from steeple bid good people come adore the new.
Listen to the tenor's basses.
Tell the
Yes.
story how from glory God came down at Christmas time, bringing gladness, chasing sadness, showering blessings far and wide. Born of Mother, blessed or other, ex Maria Virgine, in a stable 'tis no fable, Christus natus hodie.
Rock stars. Moving on. Talking. And then like is the heart. That was fabulous. Really good. What? Oh, no. I never checked that. No. And look, and actually, this is a good point. So there are 2 things. We don't have time, but I can't resist being a nerd about something. You're right. There's 2 things, right? There's pitch and there's intonation. There are many good choirs with pitch who sing with terrible intonation. They might begin and end in the same key, but everyone's kind of in their own zone, and it's always a fight. I'd much rather the ship go down together. I'd rather we go down a third, and then end. But yeah, no, it is fun, and I think we're close. The C sharp helps us stay up. C major is a terrible key to sing, and sing like F major. It's the voice in bad places. But yeah, no, I'm always going to really focus on do we end together in tune as possible. All right, like is the heart. A piece where I think right now, as we're doing a performance-ready review, I don't want you to not be musical, but I want you to be brainy right off the top. I want all the rhythm together, I want all that stuff locked in, and then we can sort of as we get towards concert, we can start to imbue it with more sort of emotion. Bravo. Sopranos, get ready. Stay strong. That is the absolute best you've ever done that. I'm not even joking. That is absolutely, absolutely amazing. All right, just a few things I want to touch on. We don't have to run it. Let's go back to page 2 real quick. I'm going to talk through things, and then we'll rehearse a few things. Basses and tenors. That eval, yay, that's a money note for your voices. You can really sing there. You're being too You're being too subtle, too tasteful. Be a little trashy, right there. Yeah, even for. It could have a little more just oomph in it. Sopranos, on the page turn to page 3, maybe the tenors have this problem too, but there's more of you, so I hear it more. We got to move. I just feel we are always shocked by those quarter notes. When shall I? And the problem is you have the SH, right? And the SH always tells you if you're late. If it was an M or an N or some other consonant, no one would ever know. But because you have to get an SH in there, you're just not getting there in time. And I think it's because it's on a page turn for you. So can we sing that? This is the page turn, everybody. Beverly's, this is the last measure on page 2. All right? And Beverly's just going to give us the 2 beats, and then you're going to come in on when, okay? Here we go. And 1. Yeah, that's it. See, it's a totally even thing. The middle section was wonderful. Can we look at middle of 4? Basses. Can I just hear that D to A at where? This is the second system. Can I see the where? Sing that for me, bass. Sing where. And 1, 2. Where? Yeah, so get up there. Where? And 1, 2. 1, 2. Everybody now. And 1, up. Amazing, good. Tenors, I don't need to rehearse it, but you always scare me at the middle system of 5. You always end right, so I can't complain. But it's always some flavor of around the beat. And I just wish, now what I love about you is it's completely together. You guys have like a hive mind situation. So it's not like there's a bunch of, it's like the tenors, you all have decided on what to do. But I really don't want a heart attack. All right, that's fine though. And now let's do the 5, and then look at page 6 now. Sopranos, I just want to get into this because once we get going on this, it's actually very moving. You all are singing beautiful. It's one of the advantages of being able to be in this sort of semicircle is I'm really hearing you and you're hearing each other and singing rhythmically together. Sopranos, I feel like I hear the engine rev before that triplet. Like as the heart, and I think it needs to sort of pop out of nowhere, right? So again, sing it lightly. Don't worry about having a ton of sound. All of you singing E G da da is going to make plenty of sound. So in your lightest, most in-tune voice, but I just hear too much like here I go, right? And it needs to feel more effortless, even though I know there's a lot of effort in it. So can we start it right at the edge of page 6, right at the 3-2 bar before you come in? All right, here we go. And 1 and 2 and tenor, bass, 1 and. Top sopranos, really think about your intervals coming up. And 1. Yes, good. Oh, good first. You almost fixed it. It's just that the G to F sharp is a tighter half step than you want it to be. That G to F sharp. So just really, really all together. It's beautiful. You just did it pretty much beautifully. I want to do it one more time to make sure it wasn't a fluke. All right. Bottom of 7, right before you come in on when. All right. And 1. Look up. Good. And then I want you to make one quick note. One more note. That was beautiful, everybody. Look at the bottom of 8. Right where you see those last 3 chords Beverly has there? Can you write don't clear throat, don't sneeze, don't turn page, don't unwrap cough drop? Because you just sang this amazing, and actually because we have some really good low in the bass section this season, this awesome, beautiful E major chord with this low E. It's so cool. Oh my gosh. And then Beverly plays these very mournful, soft chords. And if we just hear like a ahem, like we are wild, we're having these last, we've ruined the mood of the piece, and you sing it too beautifully. All right, Beverly gets a break. You can just go sit by Michelle. George, where's your recorder? All right, tomorrow shall be my dancing day. All right. Beverly gets to sing. That's the best. Fun fact, just so everyone knows, Beverly, correct me if I'm wrong, Beverly actually came to this group to sing. Right? Is that right? Many moons ago. And then at some point. So this is your chance. All right. Now let's just do the everything but the refrain, and then we'll bring something. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Here we go, everybody. All right, so they sing, and then we just do that, everything but the refrain. Yay! All right, can we do that? So, are you stay up here, you're done right now. So note for everybody, on that third verse, we will slow it down, and betwixt is when we'll start accelerandoing together. Does that make sense? Because anytime you start to sing about an ox and a silly poor ass, and then we'll be at odd tempo by the next. So let's do. I've just ended the refrain, and we're going into the third verse. Da dee da dee da da da. Bravo, 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 bravo. All right, then there'll be a reading. You see, I mean, I think it's, I love this about programming concerts like this, like these sort of pastiche concerts, in that we can take people on a real journey just by the type and the style of music. So we go from Like As the Heart, which is easily, for lack of a better term, the most depressing thing on the program, right? And we go to what is probably the happiest thing on the program, right? And I think as an audience member, I think what kills audiences sometimes is too much of the same. It's like, and again, maybe I'm going to alienate some people here, but it's like Bruckner symphonies. I don't know if any of you are into those. I don't get that. It's just like, it's like an hour of just brass and like slow strings. And I've never gotten to love it. And so, because it's so samey. And what I love about Baroque music, is probably my favorite style of music, and the reason I love choral music too, is there's so much. Like we get to do so much, even within one style. Like when we, next semester, when we're working on the Mozart Coronation Mass, I was studying that today before I came here because I'm a weirdo and I can't finish one program without thinking about the next. And that's always a good sign, actually. But as I was looking, I'm like, even within this, and it's all Mozart, it's so cool. Everything's different, everything's unique. And that's why people have always loved choral music, I think, because the voice is capable of so much. All right, O Magnum is next. I think sorry, what?
Somebody was talking about they needed a hole puncher.
Yeah. Is one there? What? Do you have one too? Oh my gosh, we got 2 hole punches in one place. That's the kind of operation we're running here. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. So with O Magnum, I think that our biggest, the most important thing for O Magnum is this. We really need to focus on our rhythm. And again, I think I said this the first time we rehearsed this piece. The revelation in my life about Renaissance music was that it is not ooey gooey legato music. It is rhythmic music. Even the slow stuff, there has to be a pulse. Because remember, there were no bar lines in this music, people. There was just some guy like keeping a beat. Imagine if you had to sing this number with no bar lines. If you've ever done that before, it's a really amazing. Maybe we'll do it someday for fun. Anyway, it's very scary. It's very fun. But you get a deep appreciation for how skilled these singers were in this style of music. So the biggest thing is quarter notes have to be 4 beats. Half notes have to be 2. They can't be 4 and 1/8 of a beat. Everything has to be totally in the right place. Altos, when you come in on your O, you're listening. So you're stealing your F from the soprano's F, right? And you're coming in exactly below their C, so we have a perfect fifth. Same thing with the tenors. Right, at your entrance. Same super thing with the basses. You're stealing your F from the tenors. And I don't care if you don't like their F. You take their F, okay? That's your F to start. That's the trick to this music. Is the reason I love it. To me, it's the ultimate vocal ensemble music. All right, here we go, beginning. And Beverly's going to give us C, F, C sopranos, okay? So she's give us the whole first interval. Yeah, amazing. Really, really good. Good. Look at 11 real quick. Let's start at the end and work our way back. Fabulous. You know what's funny about thinking about the key of this piece and slip it? I mean, again, your intonation with each other is unbelievable. We drop a little bit, and that's okay. But we don't even know what keys these pieces were in anyway. One of the most embarrassing days of my life as a grad student was I was in a master class with this guy named Simon Halsey. And Simon Halsey was the conductor of the Berlin Radio Choir, which is the choir of the Berlin Philharmonic. He's this British guy, and he's sitting like, right where Michelle is. And I got done conducting this in a master class. He goes, Max. But how do you know what key this is supposed to be in? I'm like, I had no idea. I was like, I like it. He goes, that's a terrible key. Why did you choose this guy? I was like, I don't know. Here's what was online. He goes, that's a terrible idea. Like, I was just roasted left and right. And it was with a piece of Victoria, too. It's a piece of Victoria, too, actually. It was a piece of his he probably didn't write. Anyway, the point being that, again, your intonation is what matters. But, again, I know that can make us feel self-conscious, especially depending on how you read. Maybe an F feels a certain way in your voice, right? And so it really freaks you out. But don't be. Really have your ears attuned, and you'll get used to it. So let's perk our key up. I want to start at, you do this transition so well. Actually, let's start at 7, O Beata. Again, this was really impressive. I know we were about a half step to a whole step low, and you still came in on a beautiful major chord here. So here are the pitches. Oh, actually, wasn't that bad. O Beata, please. 3. Forte. Duet. Attack. Hook up. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're rock stars. You listen. So I want to do that all one more time. I really think Victoria, where my time was? Oh, we're perfect. Anyway, Victoria composer-wise is much closer to like Monteverdi, and if that means nothing to you, go listen to like Monteverdi Vespers, right? It's a much more Baroque sound. It's much more aggressive. And so I love what you're doing, but I really mean it. At 44, those cool uses are forte. It's like you're in an angry movement from a requiem. That's how forte I want it. That in your face when we get there. And you see that really sent us off in a better direction when we got there. I just want to do the whole piece again with that in mind. I think let's just run this again. It's the best you ever did it. It's a very scary piece to conduct too. Super scary. Literally, yeah.
Are you saying Alleluia or Ale?
Alleluia. I like it closed. Close it up, baby. Alleluia. You'll sing it faster. The other one I really want to mention is, again, IN is always E. There's almost no big it sounds in Latin. So if when in doubt, lean towards E. All right, especially in, you'll see a lot in Latin. Those are the two big diction things for me. All right, beginning again. That is ridiculously good. Oh my God. And that's fabulous. All right, there's Still My Joy. Good work. Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm over the moon about that. And it's funny. I also think the thing about this music, so let's keep our hands on this piece. Don't tuck this away deep in your files. Nothing is confirmed yet. Literally, like there's not even something close to a contract, but our goal for the spring is to sing our big coronation program in St. John's at Catholic Church down the road. It's ginormous. Huge reverberant acoustic. We want to do our coronation program there. We think it's an amazing place to do that just by the look of it alone. So that's an exciting thing. But I would love to just sing this piece once in there, right? Because this piece was written for spaces like that. So when you put this music away after the concert, don't put it towards the top of the away pile. And I would love for us to sing that in that space. It'd be wonderful. All right, There's Still My Joy. Here's my tip for There's Still My Joy. This is pure emotion, but it can't be sloppy. All right, so keep it moving along, keep it trucking along, but don't get so overwhelmed that it gets schmudgy. Right? We want to make sure we sound like a united voice on that. All right, I'll give you 3. Good. So let's can everyone hum that first? This soprano alto hum that first note. Found it, right? Now just sing the first phrase. 1 and
I brought my tree.
so remember the vowel you want to use is ah, right? I brought my tree. So even as you're breathing in, especially because this is so exposed, as you're breathing in, you're breathing into an ah vowel. One more time with the piano intro. 1.
I brought my tree down to the shore, the garland and the silver star, to find my peace and grieve no more, to heal this place inside my heart. On every branch I lay some bread, and hungry birds still of the sky, they rang like bells around my head. They sang my spirit back to life. One tiny child can change the world. One shining light can show the way. Through all my tears for what I've lost, there's still my joy. There's still my joy for Christmas Day. I stop on empty sand, so moonlight on the waves. My soul was lost, but here I am. So this must be amazing grace. One tiny child can change the world. One shining light can show the way. Beyond these tears for what I've lost, there's still my joy. There's still my joy for Christmas Day. One tiny child can change the world. One shining light can show the way. Beyond these tears for what I've lost, there's still my joy. There's still my joy for Christmas Day. There's still my joy for Christmas Day.
Yeah, question, yeah.
Are we definitively going to change all the 16th notes to 8th notes?
No, but what we're doing is somewhere in between, and I love it. So So, no, seriously, really, what you're doing in here. So I know you're annoyed. I know you're like, Max, I'm going to strangle you. But again, it's not. I also hate this. The Chris 16th. It sounds terrible. It's totally out of character, right? So like I look at. Let's figure it out right now though. Let's not dwell on it. So look, the garland and the silver star to find my peace and grieve no more. Right, somewhere in between. But if we make it martial like it's Handel, then it's totally out of character, right? It breaks us. Same thing on the other one. Can we just sing the opening again? And let's just see if we can agree on something together. Let's see if we can agree on something together. Let's see if we can agree on something together. Beginning, please. 1 and 2 and
I brought my tree down to the shore.
use your ears, listen to each other.
No
one's leading, no one's following.
To find my peace and grieve no more.
Beautiful. Mike, keep that.
To heal this place inside my heart.
Come in softly.
On every branch I lay some bread, and hungry birds filled up the sky. They rang like bells around my head. They sang my spirit back to life. One tiny child can change the world. One shining light can show the way. Through all my tears for what I've lost, there's still my joy. There's still my joy for Christmas Day. The snow comes down on empty sands. The moonlight on the waves. My soul was lost, but here I am. So this must be amazing grace. One tiny child can change the world. One shining light can show the way. Beyond these tears for what I've lost, there's still my joy. There's still my joy for Christmas Day. One tiny child can change the world. One shining light can show the way. Beyond these tears for what I've lost, there's still my joy. There's still my joy for Christmas Day. There's still my joy for Christmas Day.
It's profoundly beautiful singing. And what I loved about it that time, the reason I kept going, I wasn't going to keep going, but then I just felt it in me to keep going, was you were listening to each other in a way that is what we need, it's what we want, right? I'm always, last week after rehearsal, it was one of those weeks where everyone, so many of you came up and just told me stories about the pieces, what they mean to you, your lives. And I'm reminded that we all come to this community choir, we come to this place for so many different reasons. And we come with so many different backgrounds. Some of you are music teachers and musicians yourself, and I'm the most scared of you because I don't want to mess up. And I'm like, they know me. And then there's plenty of you that are lifelong choristers who sang in college or professionally, and there's folks in here who have never sang in their lives before, and there's folks in here that stopped in middle school because someone told them they couldn't sing. And I always say to myself, like, I was in high school choir, but I was the worst behaved choir student in the world, which I know you probably believe this, but I was like, I don't know what it was. I didn't like how strict it was. I didn't like, I hated that. And I've become that which I despise, right? Maybe it's my penitence, but I'm reminded as we get towards concert week, we're going to be blustered with things. We're going to sing on Clouded Day here, then we're going to work almost the rest of the rehearsal, making sure Still I Rise works. But we're going to be confronted with stress and traffic, and I forgot my concert black, and I forgot this stuff. But let's not forget what kind of brings us to this space. What brings me to this space, frankly, is just like this time of remembering like that humanity's awesome, right? That like all the crud that we deal with all the time in our world, that for like a couple hours a week, and then for 1 long week, 2 long weekends a year, like we just get to live with the best. We get to be with the best. And it's really I want us to put that in our brains, because we're gonna be so stressed, like as we're like trying to set things up, and someone Ainsley drops the podium on me, and I don't know, something goes wrong, I don't know. But anyway, it was an accident. I don't know. As all this crazy stuff's going on, let's not forget why we're here. All right, Unclouded Day, please. Unclouded Day. Let's hit it. Let's run it as best we can right now. Let's go after it. Let's attack. Okay? Attack. And then we'll work on Still I Rise a good bit. But you all came ready to party tonight. It's so clear that you listened and looked at your music before you came here. I don't like giving you homework because you aren't in school. So I don't like being like, please practice at home, blah, blah, blah. But when you do, oh my gosh, you can tell when you all have looked at it and thought about this music this week. You come so ready. All right. Can you that be the pitches?
Oh, they tell me of a home.
Good. So, what did I say? Remember, I'm with the sopranos, so you got to be the conductor here. I'll try to throw a hand out to you, altos and tenors, but I don't know. Actually, that's great. Can you and then play the chord with them on it too, maybe? Is that nice?
Oh, they tell me of a home far beyond the skies. They tell me of a home far away. And they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an unclouded day. Oh, the land of cloudless days. Oh, the land of an unclouded sky. Oh, they tell me of the home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an unclouded day. Oh, they tell me of a home.
So as tenors, I don't care what the basses do. That's none of your business. You still got to come. All right, yo, very good start. Let's start at otherwise you sound beautiful. 9. Let's start at 9. Oh, the land of cloudless days. 9. 1, 2, 3, and.
Oh, the land of cloudless days. Oh, the land of an unclouded sky. Oh, they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an unclouded day.
They tell me of a home. They tell me of.
Oh, they tell me of a home where my friends have gone. They tell me of a land far away, where the tree of life in eternal bloom sheds its fragrance through the unclouded day. Oh, the land of cloudless days. Oh, the land of an unclouded sky. Oh, they tell me of the home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an unclouded day. Oh, they tell me of a king. Oh, they tell me of a king. They tell me shall be sown in the seas and his made of gold. Oh, the land of cloudless days. Oh, the land of an unclouded sky. Oh, they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of
Great job, everybody. Way to get the good. Couple things to work on. Can we start at 14? 14. Very good job, everybody. Really good. Seconds. That was an amazing run, second sopranos. Really proud of you there. Really good. All right. First, can you play at measure 51, G, 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 D, C, B? Yeah, sorry. Measure 51. Just soprano one. Soprano ones, listen to this. Yeah, but it's first. Can you sing that soprano ones? 1, 2, 3, up. Good. Now without Beverly's help. 1, 2, 3. Sing that with the seconds now, because the seconds help you out a lot there. Seconds 51. 1, 2, 3, up. Add first altos. 1, 2, 3, up. Add first second altos. 1, 2, 3, up. Good. Now can tenors and basses come in when it's your turn? 51, 51, 51. Everybody. 51. 1, 2, 3, up. Forte. Yes. 1, 2, 3, up. I mean, you sing so well in tune, so it doesn't matter what comes before. You always sing great final chords. It's awesome. All right, let's go back to one more section. That caught my ear. Good. Tenors. Yes. Wait, we're at page 9, everybody. Page 9. I just want just sing the baritone part with the baritones. They tell me of. Oh, they tell me of. Right? You just steal that G from them. Just come in with them. They're fun. They don't bite. All right. And you don't have to come in even on the they, but what? No. So it's they tell me of a king. Oh, they tell me. The G is the spurious note. And again, you can just sing with the baritones there, and you'll get the G from them because they're locking it down. Can we all sing? Pick up the 9 with the baritone lead in. They tell me 1, 2, and 3, and. They tell me of a king. Go. Stop. Can the tenor ones to sing? Oh, they tell me. Can you just play the tenor one entrance? Oh, they tell me. Sing it, tenor ones. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay, one more time. Baritone pick up. 1, 2, 3. They tell me oh, they tell me
Oh, they tell me of a king. Oh, they tell me of a
Good, stop. Good. Yeah, you guys are rock stars. Now listen. Sorry, what? You are, but it's so hard against the A there, right? It's really hard, right? I know. And again, second sopranos, this is going to really work. You're going to be deep pain. And all I can tell you is embrace it. Because again, you can't do anything against the G and A dissonance, right? It's right, and it's cool. That's what's neat. You got to embrace it. But it's going to make more sense too if everyone look at the last measure 11, measure 43. Beautiful high B happening over here. Beautiful chords, sopranos and altos. But we can't have to be in tempo. I think you're very proud of yourself that you came in on a great chord. And then we just lurch back. It got, oh, the land of ba-da-da. The show ain't over, folks. The clowns haven't come in yet. All right. Can we do that whole thing? Pick up the 9. They tell me of a king. Here we go, baritones. 1, 2, 3. They tell me of. Oh, they.
Oh, they tell me of a king, and they tell me of a king, and they tell me that
Go!
he sits alone in the sea,
Go! 1, 2, 3, up! Go! Up! much better, much improved. Woo! Very good. Still I rise, still I rise. All right, so here's what I want to do tonight with this. I want to review it, make sure that we can get through it. And then, again, my dream, gang, is to dust in solos to this. So, and what I mean by that is different folks doing it. But here are the criteria. So, again, I'm a big believer in self-selecting in and out of things. You know, you're going to be singing them from the choir, okay? No mic, and you're just got to be able to go. All right. So those are really the only requirements that we got in this, and then you got to be rhythmically secure. Right. You got to really know what you're doing. No worries involved in this. You really got to nail it. All right. Beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Though I have been wounded, aching, heart full of pain,
still I rise, yes, still I rise.
Just like a baby born, I'm nourished by rain.
Still I rise, yes, still I rise.
Haven't time to wonder why, though fearful I strive.
Still I rise, yes, still I rise.
My prayer and faith uphold me till my courage rise. Turn the page!
Still I rise, yes, still I rise.
Huh.
Still I rise, singing I'm reaching for the skies, closer my courage, and still I rise. It's all within my reach. I'm reaching for the skies, yes, still I rise. Still I rise.
Off in, and my heart grows heavy, and my confidence dies.
Still I rise, yes, still I rise.
Your strength is in my tears, and healing reigns in my cries.
Still I rise, yes, still I rise.
Plunging depths of anguish, I determine to strive.
Still I rise, yes, still I rise.
My prayer and faith uphold me till my courage rise.
Still I rise, yes, still I rise. Though you see me slumbering by heart so heavy that it breaks. Beating up to see the fire of God's wings. Rising soundlessly in grace. Look at me, I'm getting stronger. I'm determined to survive. Though I get tired and I'm weary, I won't give up until the light is still alive. Singing
Come on. Come on. Go. Yes, it's all. Come on. Dig in. Higher. Nice work, everybody. Really good. Good. Lots of good stuff to work on, but in a really good place. And we're going to page, we're going to work our way back. Let's start at, 1 second. Let's start at, good, page 16. Soprano ones. Yeah, I mean, it's not the biggest mistake in the world. It sounds good, but I think we should honor Recife Powell's writing and just sing what's written. So, C natural. The cues play the soprano one part at 93. Just you guys are adding a note. Yeah, listen once. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1. 1. Yeah, 1. Good. Acapella with everyone else, with soprano. Actually, and tenors and bass can join us too. Beverly just play accompaniment. So you get 93. 93. Everybody. 93. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. And a what? Money. That's great. All right, let's go work our little middle section, which you did valiantly. It was a very valiant attempt. Page 10. I don't want to conduct this. I don't want to conduct it. I shouldn't. I ruin it. I just want to dance through this one. I don't want to conduct this. All right, okay. Though you see me slump. This is probably one part where I will conduct it. All right, so 52. Right on it. Can we just run it again and we'll stop when we hit bad parts? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Though
you see me slump with heartache, heart so heavy that it breaks. Enough to see the flying birds' wings.
That was so much better. Good. Can we isolate already? Yeah, I know. Okay, can we? Seconds. That's beautiful. Can I just hear slowly at 58 altos and both soprano parts? 50. Pick up to 58. Slowly. 1 and 2, 3. Rising. And then that raise is cut off. So now can we do it at tempo? 1, 2, 3. Good. Yeah, but you don't have to rush to raise. Just cut it off. You were like, I'm gonna beat. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So good. That's so good. Can tenors and basses join us? Pick up to 58. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Good. Okay. Good. Now let's go back to 10. Oh, sorry, Robin. Yes. Sure, tenors. Yeah, let's do it. Pick up to 58. Rising sun, its healing rays. All right, here we go. Here we go, tenors. 1, 2, 3. Rising. Nice job. Do it fast now. 1, 2, 3. Good. Everyone a cappella now. Rising sun. 1, 2, 3.
Rising sun, its healing rays.
Again, 1. I just because I want to hear it. 1, 2, 3.
Rising sun, its healing rays.
That's really cool. You're nailing it. That's so cool. Now getting into it, I know is the hard part. So let's start at 52 again. 52 again. Now, can your 8th note breath be in the style of the piece, right? So it's, though you see me some with heartache, da-da-da, heart so I mean, like music theater, like anything. It has to be character in it, right? For O Magnum Mysterium, you breathe like, right? And that's perfect. I wouldn't want you to go, all right? But I don't want you doing some little timid breath here. In character, always. 52, right on. 1 with accompaniment. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Though you see me slump with heartache, heart so heavy that it breaks. Enough to see the flying birds' wings. Rising sun, its healing rays. Look at me, I'm getting
Attack.
Still I rise. Still I rise. Still I rise. I pray every day, 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 still
Go!
I rise. I pray every day, still I rise.
Good, stop there. Good. Say it. So good, everybody. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. Think about the first time we read this. Right, a couple weeks ago. Think about where we are now. It's pretty impressive. All right, let's think about these solos. So, we really literally could have a different person on each line. Right? That'd be kind of cool. All right, so who's interested? Good. Misty, can you do the first one? Though I have a wounded, aching heart full of pain. Can you do that one?
Yep.
And then can you do the next entrance? Just like a budding rose, my bloom is nourished by rain. Try it. Good, that's fine. You're not signing a contract. All right. Anyone else interested? Are you? Good. Can you do the next one? So can you do the one at? Yeah. We'll get you all. Can we do that too? This is like middle school. All right. You didn't see her. She really is good. She wants to do it. All right, here we go. All right. She's so good. You should totally hear her. She sang it in the locker room yesterday. It was really good. All right. So can you do? Pick up to 11. Have the sign of 1 to build by 3 full life strive. Try that. Yeah, try that. And then, can you do my prayer and faith of bold me to my courage to rise? All right, let's just try those 4 to start. Okay? And then we'll switch out some people. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. Still I rise again. Let's try this again. Stop. Good. Soloist, very good. We'll keep auditioning people as we go. But that was all 4 of you nailed it. That was really cool. All right. Let's do this transition, though, while we're here, right? So first, let's hear. Now, again, the big thing I want to get across to you before I plunk out your notes, because I really think you're all very, very smart people. It's just a half-step transition. Now, I know you say to me, Max, you said that last time. But if you hear in your head, you play an A-flat major chord. That's the key we're in. And then the next key we go to is? Yeah. We just go up. Okay, so, but real quick, can we do pick up to 34? Everyone on their own part, just once out of context, so we get that in our ear again. So this is, 1, 2. 1, 2. Again. 1, 2. Off. Again. 1, 2. Good. Now let's start at 31. Back in the old key. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. Off. Good. Thank you. Any other people interested in solo? Good, Jen. Good. So, Jen, can you do as my heart grows heavy and my confidence dies? Can you do that one? And then can you do the second one? Pure strength is in my tears and healing reigns in my cries. Good. Anyone? Okay, cool. Can you do plunging depths of anguish I determine to strive? The next one? Anyone else? Oh, Sharon, can you do by prayer and my prayer and faith that pulled me till my courage arrived? Let's try that. All right, those 4. All right, here we go. Let's do our transition one more time, just for fun. All right, here we go. 31. Starting 31. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Oh. 3. Go.
Still I rise, yes, still I rise. Still I rise, yes, still I rise. Still I rise, yes, still I rise. Still I rise, yes, still I rise.
Good, stop there. Good, before we go to the end. Anyone else? Hey, those are fabulous too. Anyone else interested? Bueller, Ainsley, sure. Let's go back and do this again. That's great. Ainsley, actually, Sharon, can you do the first? Can we go back to 7? I'm just kidding. That was fabulous. I'm going to rearrange a few folks. Sharon, can you do pick up to 36? As my heart grows heavy and my confidence dies. We're going to go back to 31, folks. Just do this section one more time to the end. Can you do that one, Sharon? You see where I am? Yeah. And then Ainsley, do pure strength is in my tears and healing rains in my cries. Yeah. And then just anyone else interested? I haven't heard yet. That's totally fine. Misty, just for the sake of evening out, can you then do plunging depths of anguish? I determined to strive. Can you do that one? Good. And then, Anne, can you do my prayer and faith that pulled me to my courage arise? All right. Cool. All right. All those people, can we start at 31 though? Just to do this transition one more time. This last time was not as good as the other times, so can we make this one just as good as the other ones? Here we go. 31. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes.
Still I rise. Still I rise. As my heart was heavy and my confidence rise.
Go.
Still I rise, yes, still I rise. Still I rise, yes, still I rise. Plunging down the language, I determined to strive. Still I rise, yes, still I rise. Still
Keep going to the end.
I rise, yes, still I rise. Though you see
Attack.
some heartache,
Rhythm.
heart so heavy that it breaks. Lean not to see the fire burns we
Confidence.
as in solitude we grace. Look at me and get stronger. I'm determined to survive. Though I get tired and I can be
Confidence.
I don't give up until I rise.
Still I rise. Higher.
Higher and higher, still I rise. It's all within my reach. I'm reaching for the skies. Yes, still I rise. Still I rise.
Come on.
Still I rise.
Got a long way to go.
Still I rise. Still I rise.
Sing.
I bear and face, still I rise. I bear and face, still I rise. I bear and face, still I rise. I bear and face, still I rise.
More now.
I bear and
Come on.
face, still I rise. I bear and face, still I rise. I bear and face, still I rise.
Come on.
I bear and face, still I rise. It's all within
Come
my
on.
reach. I'm reaching for the skies.
Oh.
Lost in my courage, and still I rise. Yes, it's all within my reach. I'm reaching for
Higher.
the skies. Higher and higher, yes, still I rise. Yes, it's all within my reach. I'm
No return
reaching
on
for
them.
the
It's not
skies.
yet.
Yes, still I rise.
Yeah, people, that's gonna be awesome. Soloists, after rehearsal, come talk to me for 2 minutes, and we'll even that all out. But those were fabulous. All right, can we do some announcements before we do Showing the Shining Night? Everyone, real quick from me. Am I gonna be able to do this? This is gonna be very exciting. I did it. All right, here we go. Now, thank you. A gymnast, I am not. Now, A couple quick points for me. This rehearsal, and don't take this the wrong way. This rehearsal exceeded my expectations, and it shouldn't. But that's on me. I'm a nervous person. I'm anxious. I want you to do your best, but you always prove that you're the best people. You rose to the occasion tonight. This program is concert ready. It is totally concert ready. And so after Sharon gives us some logistic things, there's a number of things that, again, been in your email, but again, it's good to hear them multiple ways. And I know next week, again, we are having rehearsal. If you can be here, it'd be great to have you here, but I get, family comes first and all that. So a bunch of you I won't see till the Friday. But again, if you can make that rehearsal, we're only going to be better for it, even if it's not the whole complement. It's going to be so useful. Again, killer work on this. And it's just awesome. And I know you don't hear you, but we're actually, weirdly enough, going to be better from singing in this space where we have to work harder to hear. We're going to go to a place like Trinity and just be blown away by how good we sound. So I'm super thrilled. So, Sharon, take it away.
Okay, I'm going to stay here, but you enjoy up there. The fact that coming
down is going to be the scary part.
The fact that you are already thinking about spring tells us that you are comfortable with where we are.
Yes.
So I'm sure you all put 2 and 2 together. That's what he was saying.
I'm ready to go.
So a few quick reminders. I'll end with this also, but we will need to do the same chair stacking 11 and a stack into the 2 sides. Thank you all for your amazing help last week. We will still need that same help this week. A couple of reminders. If you have extra music, please feel free to turn that in. You can also just keep it, but not everyone likes to have extras. So feel free to turn that in. Quick reminder on some things to pick up over the holiday weekends if you don't have it already. A black folder of some kind. It can be like music folder that has a place for your music and your hands. It could literally just be like an Office Depot, Target black folder that you could use at school. So it does not have to be fancy, it's just something to hide your music. Also, again, a reminder on concert black. Concert black just means black attire. Nice looking black attire. It can be pants, it can be dresses or skirts. No particular length requirements, preferably below the knee when it comes to hemlines, maybe mid-calf, but we're not going to be too fussy over lengths and things. For jewelry, a lot of our ladies or folks like to wear pearls, but even just like a metal necklace or clear, if you have a diamond something, of course, feel free to wear that. We're just going for no color. What else were you missing? So that's what we want you to wear. It's what we want you to bring. No perfumes, please. Just as a reminder on that, a lot of sensitivities. We are going to be rehearsing next Sunday, as you heard. Then just as a reminder, December 2nd, Friday, 7 p.m., Holy Trinity Lutheran Church in Leesburg, which is just a mile from here, but it's not here. So don't come here on Friday, December 2nd. So, be ready to sing at 7 p.m. So if that means come at 6:45, that's how your brain works. Please do that. Saturday, December 3rd, we're going to be at Holy Trinity. Concerts at 7. Ticket link is live. Please plan to be there about 5:30. We can nail down call time if it's 5:30 or 6, but go ahead and just plan to be in that area at 5:30. Jess McKay has been pulling together a Saturday post-concert get-together option if people are interested. See her if you have, Jess, would you stand to see her if you have any questions or if you might need to RSVP a bit? Thank you for pulling that together. Sounds like it might be a nice big group. Sunday, we're going to be, bless you. Sunday, we're going to be at this church. Concerts at 4. Ticket link is live. We'll also have more room for walk-ins on Sunday. Concerts at 4. Plan to be here in the neighborhood of 2:30 or 3. We'll now call time down a bit later. If you are on the hospitality set up committee, Sue needs you here by 1:30-ish or so. We are working with the church to see what kind of setup will already be available. That will tell us what kind of manpower is needed, which might alter those times just a bit. We did get confirmation today that we will be singing the Sunday concert in this space. The sanctuary will not be ready. They weren't sure. They had high hopes that it would work out, but that's not how that worked out.
And just one quick word on that, it's actually way better when we're all facing this way, singing against the heart wall. So you will personally have a better oral experience. The curtain will be closed. We'll be a good place. I mean, it's those of you who've done the MLK thing in here.
Yeah,
Again,
this
it's not,
pulls out. We've
Yeah.
got space.
Again, it's not a cathedral, and so just have in your mind how fun the spring's going to be, all that, venue, have that when we're here. But again, this is going to allow a lot of people to hear this program. We'll have a real piano. We're making that happen in one of several ways. So again, just a little fun. And then we're going to try to zhuzh the place up a little bit too. What better lighting? I find this lighting so depressing. You light it up, but this is just dark for me. And so we'll have better lighting and all that stuff too. So again, a little disappointment, but honestly, we'll make it work. And the nice thing is we can invite a lot of people.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the nice
all
part.
the people that we need for this space.
Yeah.
Saturday is at Holy Trinity Lutheran Church. Friday dress rehearsal is there.
Yep.
So that we will have been in the space for the Saturday concert. I know a lot of you, that's where that used to be our home rehearsal space. A lot of you are familiar, but we've added a whole bunch of new people. So we want to just treat it as if it's a new experience for most of us, which is why we're going to do dress rehearsal there. When it comes to hospitality committee and the reception, please coordinate with your section leader. If you want to bring an item for reception, there's a whole email that has those details. However, Sue Ligas, Sue, would you stand? She is happy to take your money. If you feel so led to contribute to the reception, but want to take something off of your plate and not bring something. But we know a lot of you have warm hearts and warm oven baking or preparatory things. I am not one of those people, but if you would like to bring something, please feel free. Also, if you need lots of announcements, sorry, but they're all in your email. Please read your email. If you need a chair, please tell your section leader. We will have seating available for folks that need to sit during the program, both the Saturday and the Sunday. Silence your cell phones, please. There was also an email that came from Sue about greenery. If you have evergreens in your vicinity that you're trimming, we'd love to have that greenery to place on the table for the Sunday reception. It always makes it lovely. The hospitality committee does a fantastic job sprucing. And then also in your email, you'll see the link for being able to dial in when and where you might be available for caroling. Again, Mike Gardner, Meyer Gardner, and Michelle Nelson and others have been pulling that together. Michelle, you look like you're on the edge of saying something. Did you have something? Okay, just wanted to check. But they've got lots of rehearsal options. We've got lots of performance options, all of which occur after the concert. But they're excited. Sounds like we have a lot of people interested. I think maybe 50 some have signed up. So it's going to be a really great experience. Lots of carols that everyone's going to know. So it's a very easy experience to jump in and enjoy with a family member. We are opening it up to both our singers and their families. So a great opportunity to join together. And just a quick plug for a very happy Thanksgiving. If you aren't able to join us on Sunday, Max shared a lot about the beauty of this group and all of the experiences and backgrounds that come to it. We also know that we are a place for a lot of people who are looking for maybe a bit of joy in their life or something to do on a Sunday evening after a change in life has taken away perhaps something that used to be on a Sunday evening. Lots of people come in for lots of reasons to just want to say thank you for being a place of community and kindness that accept all and are just really a joyful place to be. So just my Thanksgiving to you all.
Thank you.
Back to you.
Sure, on the shiny night. Let's get out of here. Everybody up. Go ahead. Let's stand. That's I got up here, so I might as well. Stand if you're able. Again, tenors and basses really sensitive at the beginning, really locked in with me and locked in with each other. Thank you. Have a beautiful week. See you. Bye bye. Sure. So, still I rise, people. If you could come see me right quick. Let's see if we can divvy some stuff out. You have your music because I'm gonna give you where you're gonna sing. Hello. Yes, question. Yes. Yeah. We'll do them in description. And I'll send PDFs out. Yeah. Thank you. No problem. Thank you. All right. Yes. Oh, yes. Thank you. Got it. All right. Yes. All right. Here we go. Let's do this. All right. So everyone's going to get at least one shot. That was so cool. All right. So is the real thing. Sorry, Ainsley. It's happening. You can't stop. All right. Here we go. So. All right. So everyone's at the beginning with me. Boom. Number one. Though I have been wounded today in heart full of pain, still I rise, still I rise. Second, just like the lily rose, my blood was earth, my rain, still I rise, yes, still I rise. Next. Have I the time to wonder why the fearful I strive, still I rise, still I rise. You're on page 3. So page 3, marking of your pencil. or you're singing my prayer would be the book of You're not worried about the riffs right now. They never happen. Okay. All right. So then, what? And actually, yeah, I didn't use a good term. So then, all right. There. Well, how about that? Let that happen. Let that happen. All right. If I gave you a solo go away, it's gonna be easier for my brain. I love you. If I gave you a solo. So my brain is absolutely on with this. All right. So then. Okay. Just give me a second. All right. Yes. So you're page 7 now. Yes. That's you. All right. Then page 8. Pure strength. 44. Plunging. You're gonna plunge the depths of anguish. All right. You're plunging. You're the plunger. And then by prayer and faith uphold me. Okay, so that's it. And then think about riffing my stuff, and I only, just think about riffing. Yes, both that, especially that first time through. Sound good? John, what about your solo?
So low you can't hear me.
All right, that good? Everyone good? That's good. Thank you for doing that. All right. Yes, I saw your email. Yes. I'm gonna have you do it. Yeah. I'm gonna have you do a reading. I saw your email. Good. Okay, I'm gonna have you do a reading. Seriously, wow. Yes, question. I'll know later this week. Thank you. All right. Can you do me a favor while you're down there? Can you hand me that week? Yeah. Yes, it was so good. Well, I saw you up there, and I was like, good.
I'm so proud of you. And you don't sound like you have to like calm down the band. You'll just sing from your sing. Yeah.
Maybe he's got runny nose.
I think it's all maybe that's it. Don't get on there.
Hey, no, thank you. You were amazing. No, we're so lucky to have you singing second. You're a rock star. It's so good to have you. No, you should. No, stop it. You should. I'm not even giving you. I'm not even like lying to you. Seriously, like getting the. I mean, you're dead on. You're dead on.
Do you want to end the stream? Yeah. Do you want us to end your stream?
What?
End your stream.
Hi, everybody.
This is like the director's cut rehearsal. This is like the director's cut live stream. If you've stayed on till now, goodbye. Director's cut.